Hi, Alisa.
Hi.
How are you feeling being here?
Like the earth, it sends me to the sky. Like the stars, it brings me back to you. And it feels like the day.
I am less than 24 hours out from doing my 4-day trek in the Himalayas. When I was in Greece, I kept hearing this word that I didn't know what it meant. Hearing the word dipti, like dipti, and I kept hearing mountains and Himalayas, and I was getting the call from God to like book my ticket immediately. And at first I was like, I don't know if I should do this, and then I ended up talking to one of my friends. She is a seer just like me. And she was like, hearing so loud is the mountains. And I was like, you can hear it too. Okay, it's not just me. Between you and God. You know, my guru messaged me, there is much light on you. And then I was like, I keep hearing the word dipti. He was like, that means light. And I was like, oh, okay. He said the Himalayas are calling you home. And I was like, oh, what's happening? It was like a very creepy couple of weeks. Allowed myself to be in the energy of whatever I was going to do next, but I couldn't see it. I couldn't see any of it, and I still can't see it. I have my trekking permit, and I have a very divinely led guide. I was listening to the Bhagavad Gita, and I just kept hearing her name over and over and over again, and then it was the name of my landlord. And so I was like, okay, I'm trusting. Monsoon season, so it's not really recommended to be out there, but I said my prayers. I know God will never send me any place that I'm not meant to be. I know the road is a bit washed on one side of where we're going in the Himalayas, and we're going to be trekking a little bit of a different route. So these are just a couple of things. And this isn't all of it. It's still in my backpack. I have my shirt, my thermal pants, and I'm also wearing one of my pairs of hiking socks. They're tall, and they're compression, and they're made of wool. And I've got my backpack here. The Om Padme Om on it actually came from Tom. If you've been watching my videos, Tom is the one who taught me Tai Chi and took me through the mountains and like was just spoiling me the whole time he was there and cooking for me, and is an amazing soul, and he got me this. He knew that I was going up to the mountain, so he also wanted to give me that, and he said for my protection and for my luck and prosperity and to be safe. Also, in my book, so he had this amazing idea. I'm not actually going to show it to you fully, but it's kind of like you can peek. Made me promise that I wouldn't read it or translate it until I got to the top of the mountains. Also, on a random note, I happened to be following this other spiritual teacher, and they did a screening of their movie. Some of you may know them, Master Sri Akashna, and I wasn't planning on being there. I just was urged to sign up. Like I just felt it, and I signed up, and I didn't know what it was for. I didn't read anything, and then I got on the video, and it was like, oh, the secrets of the Himalayas, and it was about his pilgrimage in the Himalayas. It was just perfect timing because like it calmed me down. It gave me a lot of hope and reminder, and you know who I'm leaving behind on that mountain and who I'm going to come back as. I am going to get ready for bed, and tomorrow I'm waking up bright and early to get ready to trek the Himalayas. And I'm listening to some relaxing music right now, and I was trying on some of my hiking clothes and my gaiter. It's so cozy. I made sure to nourish myself, exceeded my water goal, had some nourishing cacao and a bunch of other food, and so I feel good, nice and warm and cozy. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the rising. I just woke up. I'm so tired, but I got some solid sleep. I'm gonna have my delicious cacao, and I'm still gonna do my lovely oil massage to get my blood circulation going. I'm excited. doesn't that look like Africa? Something super weird happened. I turned my like music on and all of a sudden it started playing like very African sounding music. And I was like, what? What's happening? And then I was filling my bladder with water and then part of it spilled on the counter and I was like, why the fuck does that puddle look like Africa? I was like, what is happening? What started out as an easygoing and light trek quickly turned into something that I had no idea I was getting myself into. The first 5 to 10 minutes of the trail was up hundreds of stairs where we passed a ton of people who were barely making it up already.
Ooh, gosh. Ew.
This is hanging there, huh?
Because it's monsoon season, the weather in the Himalayas will quickly change by the minute. Right now I'm taking a quick lunch break. I'm drinking Coca-Cola. I never really drink soda, but they recommended it. Been trekking for maybe about 3 hours, probably like 6.5 miles. We still have a couple more hours to go, so probably about 6 hours total today. Such a beautiful day. They taught me all about leeches. After the first couple of hours, the trek began to get quite challenging and it started to put pressure on my lungs. But I also realized that my mind was telling me that I was going to fail and that I wasn't going to make it. What you also don't see is that Madhav and I take a stop on the trail and he walks me through breath work and meditations that can help me stay focused during the trek because I was on the borderline of having a panic attack multiple times during the trek. I officially made it to my room. We are at rest camp. And then tomorrow we go higher up into the mountain. I feel actually pretty good. I feel like the hardest thing was honestly my anxiety. I'm sitting on one of the other beds. Like I was getting visions and I was like buffalo this and the buffalo white calf like buffalo woman. I was thinking of that and then he started singing like indigenous songs and so it was a very interesting like connection and energy in the mountain and everybody's very sweet, very sweet, very kind. I've had more Coca-Cola than like I've probably ever had in my entire life. Made it through day one. I'm pretty sure I stepped in a giant dung pile of buffalo poop and I just kept telling myself like, hey, if this buffalo can pull their butts up this mountain, you can get your skinny little ass like up the mountain. Then it just was fun after that. And I also had thoughts of like, this looks like Lord of the Rings, but also Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. And then I kept thinking like Kung Fu Panda, and then I walked by and there's like a little thing that said Kung Fu Panda. So this journey has been really weird, really weird. So I don't have my mic plugged in, but I'm making my bed right now. It's super cold. Obviously I have some thermals, some wind resistant pants. I'm just gonna see what happens, but I need to change out of my like sweaty clothes. You know how you just have anxiety and you're like, give me all the things. That's how I feel right now. So that's it for day one. I'm waking up at 7 a.m. I already have my food order in. And then it's 900 meters up and it's just all uphill. Like today was like a lot. It was 2,600 meters. Was it meters? I don't remember. I think it's meters. But at least like towards the end we had like a little bit of rolling hills. This one is just straight up. So I'm gonna get as much sleep as I can. I'm probably gonna take an ibuprofen and like take some deep breaths tonight to make sure my lungs are ready. But I did it. Day 1, here we go. Hello. I'm so tired. Oh. I had such a hard time sleeping. Power went out, so it was super dark. But I was like looking for something and I had my headlamp on and I totally fell asleep with it on my head. I don't want to get out of bed. My knee feels a little bit better, but it was hurting so bad last night. I could barely even move my leg. The blanket. I'm gonna do some glute activations because it doesn't even feel real. I'm trying to visualize it going easy. So I hope it's not too muddy and slippery today. My boots don't have a nice rubber on them. Also, this person was like, just get the cheaper ones, you'll be fine. And I'm like, can I have some spider rubber, please? Even though my knee was hurting, I was determined to make it through this next part of the trek. So I did some exercises to help strengthen my glutes and also help my hips.
Going on? Okay. Beautiful. Elisa from USA, she is now in a race camp. She's very lucky because she is seeing the very marvelous view in this monsoon time. Seeing this kind of view is only lucky person can see this kind of view. Only lucky person. Right.
So nice.
This is a Fishtail Holy Mountain, our Holy Mountain, Sacred Mountain.
Yes.
Yes, Holy Mountain.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because of the elevation and the distance of the trek, it's important that we were traveling light so that our bags wouldn't get too heavy. So I'm packing up my items and getting ready to leave. We also ended up meeting some amazing people, one of them being one of the original family members who have lived in the Himalayas in Nepal for a very long time. Since it's monsoon season and super dangerous to be trekking the mountains right now, we didn't come across a lot of trekkers. It was mostly us, and as Madhav said, it was a VIP experience. Not too long into our trek, we experienced torrential downpour. Visibility was super bad and a lot of the trails we were on started to flood. I also started to have more negative thinking around the past, and it was really hard to shake this time. Luckily, we were able to stop at middle camp where we ate some food and took a nap for 2 hours so that we could recover our energy before we started the real climb of the mountain. From this moment forward on the trek, I didn't take a lot of video because of the incline of the mountain. The higher we got to the ridge, the smaller the trail becomes. And because of the torrential downpour, a lot of the mud started to slide down the mountain. And as you see here with this buffalo, there's a piece of the mountain and then nothing right below us. So I tried to be as careful as possible. It is like 4 a.m. and it stormed all freaking night, but it's super clear. It's gonna be a little bit sketchy and dangerous to go, but we're gonna leave most of our stuff and just hike up the mountain. Let's do this. I'm drinking some boiled water, but yeah, it stormed literally all night, but it's like phenomenal outside. Look at this fucking mountain. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Where the heck am I?
I literally said prayers today and I was like, God, if it's clear, I'll go. If it's not clear, I'm gonna stay in bed. Look at this. Wow.
You just practice only for okay? Just look. This is practice. You are already making video?
Yeah, because I don't want to get up. It's fine.
Okay. Sing a song. Hi, Alyssa.
Hi.
How are you feeling being here?
I feel so good. I feel proud of myself, accomplished, tired, but grateful because I feel like God worked such a beautiful miracle this entire trip. So I feel good.
So now you are almost like a 4,200 meters. And then how much did you feel difficult arriving here?
For
How much did
me,
you struggle here?
for me, I would say in my mind, I struggled a lot. My mind struggled the most, which made it hard for my chest to breathe. But my body, what I learned is my body was strong, resilient. I was happy. When I wasn't in my mind, it was easy going. So I struggled in the beginning and I struggled right at the end when I could see the top and it felt like it was so far away and I wanted to cry. But it was so fun the whole time. Yeah.
I will say trekking in Nepal means you are testing your body and mind.
Yeah.
So the people who can make this Himal trek and the viewpoint or even the base camp,
Yeah.
that means if they make it, that means they are physically, mentally strong.
Yeah.
They are qualified.
Yeah.
They have a good stamina. They have to appreciate their body, their mind also.
Yeah.
So I will say congratulations.
Woo!
You made it.
I made it.
I've never felt more relieved and grateful in my life to be able to head back down a mountain. Even though it was a beautiful experience, I left a lot of fear and trauma and tears. It was still a very difficult journey. And when the rain started to pour again, I noticed something very strange hanging up on the metal edge of a covering that Madhav and I were sitting under. It was the outline of a Spider-Man mask, which, if you've been following me for a while, nature and characters always pop up from the universe to tell me that I've completed a quest or that I am moving on to the next stage of my life.
They look like bunions.
So, like after having all those leeches in my socks from that one stretch, I'm like triple checking everything.
Okay, so right now I'm on the 4th day walking through the jungle. The path is a little bit muddy, as you can see. It's not too bad. The mountain higher up was super scary. There were like pieces of it missing. This is super manageable, but yeah, headed home.
What then?